Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. So basically, in this video I just want to explain as many things about the anniversary as possible. This ranges from events to the types of gambling you can do, to the types of events that are coming and that are not in the game yet. So let's just get started. So immediately as you log into the game, you're greeted by this screen for any ideas for the 10-year anniversary. Here you can see that the new timeline quest is here. There's a new anniversary pass, a new event quest, and a new shield archive. You should probably grind all of these. I'm gonna explain them all, just heads up that this is coming. After that you have a shop for the 365 daily tier 4 materials. I think this is worth it, honestly. I'm just gonna quickly check out how much this is. Alright, so it's 30 bucks. It's gonna look weird for you, but it's 30 bucks. So if we just head back here. So for 30 bucks, you can basically get 2 tier 4s. Well, close to 2. I'd say close to 2. Then we have the Anniversary Training Center. So this is actually pretty goddamn difficult for some of you. For others, it's gonna be very easy, like very easy. All you basically have to do is do your dailies. And okay, so you need 2 players for this, at least 2. The max is 10. You need to find someone else that's a new player or an already advanced player. And here's my invitation code, by the way, if anyone wants to use it, if there are new players here or anyone with an agent level under 70. I believe that someone said that. I'm not sure if that's correct, but I assume it is. So what you need to do is enter this code if you're a new player. If you're an old player, you need to send this code to a new player. You just click on copy. See, it's copied. Then you can send it over on Discord or on Twitter or on whatever you wanted. And that way you can basically link your accounts. Then here you have 4 buttons. These are just gonna skip you ahead to different things. So first you have the My Daily Mission tab. You have to do this daily. So what I have to do is I have to clear ABL 1 time, Robust Legend 1 time, and Battle Arena 1 time. So I already did this on auto. And I need to do the other 2. What I'm gonna get is some tier 4 mats. It's not that much, but it's daily, so it's free. And this is... Okay, so this is with the friends. So both of you have to do this, and both of you can claim it. You just click there. And all of these things are gonna be sent to your inventory. It's some tier 2, some tier 3 mats, and some gold. It's pretty good. Then you have okay, so this is in total, this is not daily. So if you invite someone, you get tier 4 mats immediately. If you get 7 total check-ins, then you get an Odin's Blessing chest. I think both of you actually get it. Yeah. If your friend checks in for 14 times, then you basically both get an Odin's Blessing selector, and this does include the rare ones that are not normally available. And if your friend clears Robust Legend 7 times, then you both get a P card. This is probably the reward that most people are chasing. And if you go down here, you see that you can get these points. So if you scroll up, you can see that you can daily get 5 points here. This is also daily, so you can get 10 daily points. 10 daily points. And if you have a friend, you get 30. So you start basically at 40. Or around 40. I have 37 right now because I haven't done my own yet. And if you scroll down, you can see that you get 20 points from the 7-day check-in, 20 points from this, and 30 points from that. So just for checking in, you get 40. And if your friend clears Robust Legend, you get 70 in total. So that should land everyone the CTP. Oh, and there's token chest, I already claimed that. Alright, so I turned on Do Not Disturb, but if we just continue along this list, these are some very good rewards. So you get a random chest. This is not a selector. I thought it was a selector, but I got the X-Force one. So I had to craft those over to the symbiote one, and I did not get anything. Then you have a CDP chest, which does not really... Okay, so I'm also gonna go over this. But basically, the CTP, I don't know if it does have the Liberation or the Conquest in it. It probably has the Conquest, but I don't know about the Liberation. Then you have a 4-star selector that's really good. I think that everyone can appreciate that. New players, old players, returning players, everyone should appreciate this, because 4 is like the minimum you want to aim for. And then you still have 2 shots to make it better. Then you have a 4-star selector. I think everyone can also appreciate this. Then you have a legendary and mythic emblem chest, so I actually love this final reward. I know most people won't really appreciate this, but legendary and mythic emblems are basically impossible for me to get, so highly appreciate that. Yeah, and now I'm just gonna quickly go over this. So okay, so a veteran player with a shield level of at least level 70, who is checked in after January 1st and March 31st. Oh, wait. Oh, so they're closing that in 2 days. Log in, guys, log in. They can send the code, and when you claim the event reward, it will be sent to your inbox. Yeah, you guys can read this for your own. I'm gonna have to stop the recording here, because otherwise this video will be like 2 hours long. So just take a screenshot if you want to read it, or if you haven't read it already. And I'll just go over to the next one. Alright, so immediately after you logged into the game, I already have this, but you get a pop-up. There you can select tier 4 character, and I'm gonna review it right here. My tier 4 character is Hulk. So I'm gonna make a review video on him. I already put the rage on him, ready to go. But I also did get Sentry's uniform, so I'm gonna make a compilation of the 2 uniforms. But this one is way better, I heard. I haven't really tested him myself yet, because I did timeline battle before I picked up his uniform. I don't know where to start, so you can pick this uniform up now, this one, for not crystals, gold, 500k gold. All you have to do is go to her legendary battle, which is the very first one. This is not paid in any way. And you just select this one with Hela. And if you rank the uniform up to heroic, then you get a CTP of energy. But don't forget that you don't immediately get it. You have to clear this last one, which is not really hard. You can do it in like 5 seconds or something like that. It's very easy content. But that's a free CTP of energy for everyone out there. Oh, this is bad. Oh, that one is good. So next up is the secret shop. There we go. And you just saw how that works. You, every 30 minutes, which is for me around the round hour, so at 2 p.m, half 3, 3 p.m, half 4, 4 p.m, just like that. And I recommend getting all rewards that are 260 crystals or less. So if you get like awakening crystals for 900, awakening crystals for 900 crystals, that's horrible. Do not get that. If you get rank 1 black antimatter, that's 260. You can get that, but some people recommend that you don't get that. I even get the bio selectors because I need bios, but I also don't recommend that. But there's just not that many rewards in here, so anything that's under 260 I'd recommend buying. And you can consider getting the bios too, but that's gonna cost you a bit more. So as you can see, I got lucky and unlucky at the same time. If I could just get... which one did I want to get? 17 to get the mythic uniform. And 19, then I can get the mythic card and that. Then I'm basically done, or close to done. Then I just need 2 to get that, and then that's all I need. I don't really want this. I want this either. I want this. I could use this. Anyway, I'm not gonna babble about that. We did get a book selector, but I'm not gonna use that in this video just yet. And if you're curious, you can also see the agent training center right here in this tab, if you can see what I'm moving. So you can just click on that and go to the same page we were already at. Okay, so we're 10 minutes into this video and I talked about 3 things, so I need to speed things up. we go to the event shop. This is basically the Giga Whales heaven. You can get different rewards. You get 10 of these tokens for free, so everyone gets 500k gold if they don't take one of the other rewards. But basically, it's one of these tokens for €1 or $1. So it's very expensive. This is like $490 for 6-star selective. It's really not worth it to spend that much. Well, I mean, if you have that much to spend, then why not? But still. Dimension Rift, that's normal. Timeline quest. This is important. You can get a free CTP here. What you need to do is you need to head over here from the beginning. Just over here. And then do all of these free. All of the free timelines. You have to do that, and it's not hard, but you have to start it. So if you see this video, start immediately because you're wasting your tokens. They refresh every hour. Oh, my bad. Okay, mine is easy. So after you did those three, there will be a 4th secret pass here. That's where you'll be able to get the new character, which is John Walker. He's somewhere here. There he is. US agent, yeah, same thing. And the free CTP. And this does include Conquest, but not Liberation, sadly. So it's basically a new... Holy shit, that's long. Oh my god. Well, I'm glad I selected this one because I'll be able to get the last reward there later. Anyway, that's all about Timeline Quest. Secret Shop I already covered. Craft Event, so we don't know what this is. It's probably related to the Timeline Quest, but we're not sure yet. So, ooh, mystery right here. Alright. Next up we have the Shield Archive. Everyone is gonna love this, because you get this for free, so you can take the Essence of Dimension completely for free. This is sent to your inventory, or your inbox. You just head over here, head to Notice, and just claim it somewhere. I'm also just gonna claim all this shit. Then you can get this from Dispatch. The higher the stage, the higher the likelihood of this actually dropping. So if you head over to stage 1, it's probably like a 10% chance. And if you head over here, it's probably like a 15% chance. I'm actually not sure. And for the other one, just clear Dimension Mission. You don't have to do all 40 clears every single day. I recommend just doing 10 to 20 every day. It should be fine, but if you want to get the rewards earlier, I'm gonna cover the rewards in a second, then I highly recommend that you do 30. Or actually no, 40. Go all the way. Do not stop at 30. Either do 10 or 20 or 40. Anyway, the rewards are some tier 3 materials, a free profile picture, and select a tier 2 character. So if you guys want, I can make like a ranking of this. I believe that there's already like 1,000 rankings of this, but very quickly, I think that Ghost Panther, no Luna Snow you can get for free. Enchantress, Carnage, Agent Venom, these characters are all really good. Nick Fury, Dazzler. We'll see how good Yelena is. The leader, so Sleeper. So all support characters have very high value. Polaris, all of these. And Baku even. So I highly recommend that everyone gets this. I don't know why this is still here, by the way. This has been here since I started the game. Does anyone else have this? Anyway, so we have the Shield Archive, then we have the bonus missions. You just basically need to spend diamonds. I did not just call them diamonds. You need to spend crystals. And the more crystals you spend, the better the rewards get. Please note that until you spend 1,000 crystals, these rewards are basically useless. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. But in the last final 3 rewards, they're really worth it. So I'm gonna pick up some more crystals eventually. And I'm gonna get some crystals from the daily 10k. Or, yeah, from the 10k crystal login. So everyone should be able to get to at least 6-star Mega Run Cup ticket or Mythic Uniform. And if you've already saved up, you can get some more rewards. I don't think the uniform ticket is that worth it for 5,000 crystals, so don't push it if you already spent some and you're like, you already took these 2 rewards and you're thinking if you should spend more, gamble more to get this final uniform ticket. It's basically at 3,000 crystals at the end, and you spend 5,000 crystals to get it, so it's not that worth it, but it's also not worthless. Then Then with the special pass, I don't really recommend you to get this bottom row unless you want a 4-star selector and a random 5-star. So it is actually not bad, but it does not give you enough crystals for the price. Instead, you can just get a free, well, not free. You need to spend 300 crystals to actually get a 3-star selector here. I'm gonna cover this in a second. Holy shit, this video is gonna be long. So everyone will get a free P card. This is where I messed up in the last video, which I also recorded today. I did not record that right now because I actually had to go do something IRL, so I did not record this video 15 minutes after the last one. I'm probably gonna have to delay this video. Then we have the future pass. This is important. You will not get all 3 rows. You only get the top one. I just paid a lot of money to get all the way to the bottom. So everyone gets a free tier 3 selector. And this is great. I really thought that they were gonna put this at the end and they're gonna screw us over. So nicely said. I don't think these 2 bottom rows are worth it. I just want to get the profile pictures and I really want to have a tier 4 advancement ticket ready. Because I never have enough tier 4 mats for some reason at the end. So if you go all the way, you can see that you're gonna get 300 of these premium comic card exchange tokens on the 49th level, because they actually added this power saving mode at the very end. So it's really cool. Everyone gets this for free. This is not paid like the deluxe pack one. I swear on my life I was thinking about getting this. So yeah, now I don't have to because there's a better one. Then we have the world event, that's normal. And then the big one. So everyone is gonna get 10,000 crystals if they check in for 10 days. If you haven't checked in yet, it's just 1,000 crystals lost, so you're still gonna get 9,000 crystals, but I highly recommend that you just log in once every day, collect some crystals. And then you can even log off if you don't like the game anymore, just please collect that. Also, please collect the tier 4 selector and let's head over to the shop. So this is where it gets a bit confusing because I don't have all deals anymore because I spent some bucks. Let's say it like that. But there's another deal here, and because I already bought it, you can probably guess that my ranking is pretty high. It's a free... I'm an idiot. It's a 6-star crafted card plus 1,000 crystals, I believe, for 10 bucks. So that's very worth it if you... I mean, it's worth it for anyone that doesn't have 25% pierce and perfect cards, which is most people. So that's really worth it for everyone. So I'm gonna rank that at 7.5 out of 10 because there's probably 25% of people that can't use it and 75 that can. This right here, this is a 10 out of 10. I'm gonna get this myself tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. It's essentially, I'd say 25 bucks worth of crystals for 10 bucks, so that's very worth it. To the premium selector, I don't recommend you get this. This is like a 4 out of 10 because you're already gonna get one for free. And for 10 bucks, just get the selector instead, where you get daily bios, which I'm a huge whale because I already got both. But just collect every single character. Eventually, you can rank them up with 6-star Mega Rank Up tickets and Mega Tier 2s. So there's really no reason to actually get this unless you're just lazy and you want to skip it, which is okay, but I don't recommend it, so like a 3 or 4 out of 10. Then we move down, relay packs. I hate these, but you can get one singular tier 4 selector for 10 bucks, which does include some mutants, but it doesn't really have any native tier 2s or native tier 3s, which would be fairly priced for 100 bucks, but this is like a 2 out of 10. The second one, it's 10 out of 10, I think, for 50 bucks and a uniform ticket. And 1500 crystals is very much worth it. This is like 2000 crystals for a tier 4 selector, which is very good, but you have to buy that shit first pack first. And then this last one, it's, I'd say, it's about the same. It's like a 7 out of 10. So if this was just in the shop, then I would probably get it. Don't buy this, please. Don't. It's not worth it. Trust me. I don't know why there's 2 though. What's the difference? Oh, one is regular and one is premium. Alright, so this is basically both like a 2 out of 10. And together they're even less because $50 with 2 characters is not really that worth it. And you can just get those characters for $20. Plus some more characters, so I don't know why I would buy this. Same goes for this. And this is just like a casual pack. For $50, I know it's like a 1 out of 10, I'd never buy that. Special deals, this is important. You can get a seasonal uniform for $30 plus 1,000 crystals, so this is actually... It's a bit worse than actually buying the seasonals because you could get 3,000 crystals plus the tokens that you would use to get the seasonals, so you're losing about 2,000 crystals. If you missed out on some seasonal, maybe you missed out on Rogue, for example, which is the last seasonal, or no, April Fools, who came? Crescent, if you missed out on Crescent, then you can get this. Do not use this on Luna, please, just wait until it comes here, because it's going to be way cheaper, it's going to be $10, it's not going to be 30, so don't use this on Luna. You can use it on basically anyone else, like Psylocke or Crescent, or anyone you really want. Also, I wouldn't recommend using it on male characters, because they're only crystal cost. And you're basically spending a lot of money on something that isn't worth it, so please only use this on the paywall characters and not on the free-to-play characters. This is okay, it's not bad. It's like a 2 out of 10. No, 5 out of 10 actually. No, it's a 2 out of 10 because you would get double the crystal amount. You would get like 16,000 crystals instead of just 12,000, which is 50% increase or something like that. Same here, but here you at least get a CTP and a P card, which does have art books, but you have to buy the shit pack first to get this, so it's probably a 2 out of 10 deal altogether. This one is not bad, it's like a 3 out of 10, it's pretty bad. All CTPs are like a 5 out of 10. If you really need the CTP and you're happy with a Mighty, then you can get them, but they're pretty damn overpriced. You can just get 2 selectors for like $10 each, so it's not worth it. These are regular deals. I don't really recommend you get any of these, but if you had to choose, then holy shit, that's horrible. $40 for 400 life seed, that's insane. That's $10 for 100 life seed. That's crazy cost. They should like 10x this. Well, maybe 10x and for $50, but still. Same here. I don't really recommend you get any of this. Maybe this, but you can just get more crystals, so don't buy any of this right now. Update hot deals. This is always worth it. It's a very good deal in my opinion. Same for these. This is like a 10 out of 10 if you need the gold. If you have like 70 to... If you have like above 40 million gold, then I wouldn't really recommend getting this unless you're gonna tier 4 like an AF tier 2 and need tier 3. And for these it depends if you need it or not. So I can't really rank either of these, but for me they're 10 out of 10 because they're very much worth it. Then I'm gonna quickly cover everything else, and I'm gonna have to announce that my video is gonna be a bit late. So just a second. Alright, but I'll try to hurry up because well, I don't want you guys to wait that much. So this is no chance up, no discount, no nothing. It's still the same. For P cards, CTPs, Mythic Emblems, Euro, Type Enhancement and ISO 8, it's discounted to 405, so it's about like 30% discount, I believe. Yeah, around that. Same with artifacts, and they're all chance up, so you have a chance for P cards. No, a higher chance for P cards, higher chance for CTPs, higher chance for all the other bullshit. And there's no... Oh, there is... Yes, there is a pity for CTPs. Alright, then nothing. So I don't really recommend you get any of these three. If you're gonna spend your crystals and you don't know what to spend it on, just get CTPs, get artifacts, get P cards. Never ever buy any of these three. They're not worth it, not even for fun, not even for like as a joke. I once bought one of these for jokes, and I wish I didn't do that. I wish I just saved for the anniversary. But if you want to watch me suffer while opening some P-Core chest, watch my other video. It's on my channel. So there's a chance up here. So you can get a max of 6-star artifacts. And I really want to gamble on this because I need 5 or 6-star artifacts. But I can't really do that because I need it for a secret shop. So all of these are 1 out of 10 or 10 out of 10. It ranges very much depending on your account, so I can't really rate any of this. Then we come to the daily stuff. You get around 2000 crystals, I believe. 13, 15, 17, 19, 21. So it's actually 2300 crystals for 10 bucks and a tier 2 selector. Some tier 3 and tier 4 mats. Really good. I'd rate this like a 7 out of 10. It's an innocent pack. Nothing wrong with it. It's just a bunch of materials you may or may not need. So 7 out of 10 is like a free, a safe ground. Then the rest of these are normal deals. I still recommend you get the Stark stash, it's very much worth it. Then we come down here and all of these are discounted. So yeah, you can look through the prices one by one. They're also on your device, so I'm not gonna really hang it down there. This is not chance up or anything. I think they genuinely forgot that this existed because I don't think anybody is buying that anymore. I used to, but not anymore. So then we have about... this is where probably some of you will spend a lot of money. This is... I genuinely don't know how to say this. You get more crystals per dollar. So if you spend $3, you get... not just 330 crystals, but you get 530 free, for example. But if you spend 10 times as much, so 30 bucks, you do not get 3,300, you get 5,550. So it's a lot more crystals. It's like close to double. It's like 75% more or something like that. I genuinely don't know. So if we move down here, yeah, the Daredevil one is already there. We already covered this. And now we come to the big one. The new game mode. So we got this new game mode called Team Battle Arena. Oh god damn it. So I'll either have to make a separate video on this, or I'm just gonna have to explain it by word. Oh no, I can do friendly battles, alright. So essentially, everyone that has cleared dispatch level 6 or something, I believe, can just head in here. And it's a bit complex for new players that didn't look at the patch notes, didn't look at videos about this. So if this is the first time seeing this, it's gonna be a bit complex, I'm gonna be honest with you. But you can get used to it. Oh, that's, no. How do I? Okay, so this is, no, I can change it here. Alright, so what I recommend you to do is hide your strongest team. Or your second strongest, you can also do that. But it's very difficult to explain this, guys, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how to start. So as you can see, you have 5 teams of 3. I'm just gonna try my best. And if you look at team formation, you can set each team up, but it has a cost. A max cost of 100. Native tier 1 characters are 25. Native tier 2s are 35, yes. And native tier 3 characters are 45, so actually you can have Sentry and Null on the same team. That's strong. That's a good team. But then you cannot have a third character, you cannot have a support, you cannot have a leadership. You cannot have a third DPS if you want that. So it comes at a cost. But as you can see, these are my teams. I'm just quickly gonna go over them, showcase each of them. Well, not showcase, this is the showcase, I'm just gonna show what my teams are. So if you have like a lot of characters and you don't really want to make your own teams, I do not use Silver Surfer, I'm a dumbass. But you can make your own teams. This is just what I put together in like 10 minutes of thinking. Well, not that much, maybe like 2 minutes actually, but this is just what I put. W. I don't know how he got there. How much money did this guy have to spend to get it in one singular day? But the best of luck to him. So this is what my teams are. They're not the best, they're not the worst. I've won some battles, but they're mostly just bots, I'm gonna be honest. And for each win you get 10 of these tokens. And the reason I have 400 is because you can get 200 if you've already done this for 2 days, or 2 resets actually. So if you've done everything, you should have 400 tokens right now. And here you can see the rewards. You can see that there's a CDP box which does not have Liberation in it, but it does have Conquest. You have an Odin's Blessing, which I would never ever pick up. It costs nearly as much as the CDP. It's just 2 weeks, so would you rather get an Odin's Blessing now or wait 2 weeks and get a CDP? That's basically the question. So don't get this. Probably don't get this either. It's pretty expensive. I would price it at like 50 maybe, but I probably still wouldn't buy it then. Then this was a big failure for most people. You can get one of these per day, but it's just 2 or 3. It's not like 10 or 20 like people were hoping, but it is what it is. Or you can get tier formats every 2 weeks. So basically how you need to look at this is 100 of these tokens equals to 1 day. So these are 13 days. You can get this one every day. You can get this one every 4 days, every 40 days, and every 55 days. So basically every, how many days is that? It's like 8 weeks, 2 months, something like that. Close to that. You can get a free CDP, so that's pretty damn good. And if you just look at the rewards where you can find them somewhere here. So yeah, you can just look at the crystals right here. So for example, if you get up to gold, that's like dead in the middle, I believe. Yeah, gold and platinum are like in the middle. And you get in the top 30%, then every 2 weeks you're gonna pick up a free 60 crystals, 750 arena tokens, and that's either 4 million or 400,000. No, that's 4 million. So a lot of gold, pretty good amount of crystals, and some nice arena tokens. That's a week basically, week and a half. But if you get to Challenger, and you get to like, no actually you get Vibranium and you get like to the top 50%, these are some nice rewards. That's 1200 tokens. What can that get you? That's basically getting one of these. That's like getting 300 soft Paladin. So it's very, very nice. Every 2 weeks. It's basically very worth it. And because I said that I want to cover as much of this in a singular video as I can, I'm gonna basically cover all the characters we have. Or that we have got. So from what I've heard, this is complete speculation basically. This is just what I think, what I've heard, but do not trust this 100%. Trust it like 25%, so take it with like a huge bucket of salt. But this is just like early thoughts. So Yelena is pretty bad. John Walker, I genuinely have no clue. Sentry is really good. Apparently he's a lot better than his latest uniform, which I believe I have seen. And if you just want a side-by-side comparison for the uniform options, you have Miss Marvel, Mr. Fantastic, The Maker, Beast All New X-Men, which is not the one that is for sale for 500k gold, Carnage, Valiant Soul, and Loki from Marvel Studios. Loki, this is the newest uniform, so that's pretty damn good. And then his newest uniform, which I don't like the look of. I mean, I do, but the hair, something is wrong about the hair. This is a lot better, as you can see, for my account. So I have Carnage, Superior Carnage, that's his newest uniform. Venom newest uniform. Thanos newest uniform. Iceman is very bad, but I for some reason got it because I did not want to wait for this. And Wenwu, which is okay. He has a leadership. No, that's passive actually. Alright, so not bad. Not horrible, but it's pretty bad. So 3 of these you should probably buy. The top 2 you should buy, so you're gonna get one of these stats and one of these stats. That's your choice which one it is, but it's your choice. And that's for Sentry. And the secret shop refreshed. And this is terrible. What is wrong with this game, dude? Come on. I've had like, how many refreshes have I had? So I've been doing this since... I've checked in 24 times. I think like 10 of those were actually good deals. Anyways, guys, I think that's all. 35 minutes of talking later, and I think that's all. Right, let me just quickly check. Alright, yeah, guys. Short up ad for ourselves. I think we covered it all. And just as a final thing, I want to take a look at this new one. Can I put it in full screen? Alright, no. But yeah, this is pretty cool. I was using the Deadpool one for now. I got this one, and the rest are basically inaccessible except this one, which is also pretty damn cool. So I may still get it, but maybe for Black Friday. I think that was all. I'm gonna be honest. 35 minutes of content. Oh, it was not the only thing. So a bunch of characters that used to have uniforms on sale for 1,250 crystals are now discounted to just 500,000 gold for all time. So this basically overhauls everything, because now we have a bunch of uniforms that are just free. You can get all of these uniforms for free, even this one, which is his newest uniform. And it's crazy because these are uniform options. Oh wait, hold up, did I get this other uniform too? No, that's paywall. These are probably coming next. Maybe during Black Friday. They're gonna do like a big Black Friday too. So yeah, you can pick up all of these new uniforms. And if you're a Shadowland fan, this is gonna help you a bunch, because you probably don't have Sister Grimm's newest uniform, which does basically nothing, or Moon Girl's newest uniform, which is still crystal for some reason. But for example, Yellow Jacket, you can get his newest uniform. You can get one of Gwenpoo's uniforms for some reason if you don't have the newest uniform. Get Kaiju's uniform. Kamala Khan's newest uniform. No, I think that was already on sale. Giant Man, this is a big one, because if you go to the legendary battles and you go over to this one. Here we go. So if you get this uniform to heroic, you can get a CTP selector, which does include the rage, but it sadly doesn't have any of the new ones. But one big thing that's different from Thor Ragnarok. So here the energy CTP is free, completely for free. Everyone can get this, even the newest of players can get that. But here, sadly, you have to pay 2,500 crystals to get the CTP selector. But now you don't have to pay extra for the uniform. You can get it completely for free if you already bought that. But for some reason didn't buy the uniform yet or something. So, huge W update. This is probably one of the best updates we've had in a long, long time. Also, Red Guardian, I genuinely have no idea if he's good or not. I assume not. But yeah, this is probably the greatest update we've had this year. Well, the competition isn't too fierce, but still. So I want to give a huge thanks to the devs, because this is amazing. This is probably one of the greatest updates we've had ever. 10,000 free crystals and a Knave tier, and the tier 4 selector is already enough to make a bunch of players return to the game. So I also want to thank everyone that has been with me all this time. I did put a poll up on the Discord, so let me just pull that up. Alright, so join the Discord if you haven't already. It's the Future Warriors. It's on my profile on YouTube. Or just add me. It's Han Warrior with 9749 at the end. Right there. Without the whale icons. And I've seen that a lot of people actually watched me from the beginning. So huge shout out to all of you. Even to I Like Cheese. He's a newer viewer. So thanks to everyone for being here with me. And I just want to wish MFF a happy 10th birthday. And yeah, like, subscribe if you haven't already. Sorry that this video took long. It's 40 minutes, so it took me a long time to film. And leave a like down below. Comment what you think, what you are gonna do with your crystals. What you would rate this update 1 to 10. Leave it all down below and I'll read it all. I'll read every single comment you ever leave me. I don't know how to close videos, so I guess I'll see you next time. Take care.